The loaded legislative agenda for the August House, outlined by the President, was a stark reminder to the lawmakers that time was of essence. As the 2012 general election campaign fever grips the country, Parliament, according to the new constitution, must enact critical legislations to reform the country's electoral system within 12 months of the promulgation of the new constitution.
And that's why the constitution contains a suicide pill, that if Parliament fails in its legislative task, then members of the public can punish Parliament. They can seek the early dissolution of this House. I don't think any member would want the early dissolution of this House.
The impending prosecution of the 6 post-election violence suspects, named by ICC prosecutor Luis Moreno Ocampo, could dominate the House proceedings and distract the members of Parliament from the legislative agenda.
We have been trying to create local judicial mechanisms in this country for some time now, so that the 6 brothers who have been taken to the Hague can be tried in the country. But the ODM has made that impossible.
You don't reform a judiciary by breaking the constitution, by breaking the law. And if you had to have a judiciary which has got the integrity to enable us even secure a referral if you are going to go to the ICC under Article 19, then we must do everything right.
The ICC affects about 6 of us. There are issues that affect 40 million Kenyans, and I think those are the issues that we should give priority. For those of us who are going to the ICC, we are confident that we will prove our innocence, come back, and be able to join the rest in moving the country forward.
The Kibaki succession politics is yet another factor that threatens to slow down the enactment of the legislative agenda. Key contenders for the country's top job have been crisscrossing the country, wooing the electorate way before the race to State House formally begins.
Bring your energy, bring your supporters in Parliament, pass these laws, and then from September, go ahead and campaign. And you heard the President say the elections will be in less than 2 years.
Persistent wrangles by the coalition partners could also affect the pace at which the necessary laws are enacted.
If we can really focus on having a sober, reasoned debate on the legislation that are going to underpin the Constitution, that involves constructive dialogue and so on, and move away, at least for now, until December, from the politics of 2012, we would have achieved a lot for this country.
According to a majority of the lawmakers, President Kibaki and his coalition partner Prime Minister Raila Odinga will have to whip members of Parliament from the respective wings of the coalition government to stay focused on the reform agenda, just as they did during the campaigns and eventual promulgation of the new constitution. Members of the 10th Parliament must prove that they are well equipped to deal with the heavy legislative agenda before them and at the same time deal with the day-to-day politics such as the ICC debate and the Kibaki succession issues. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.